So I'm having a lot of pictures.
Grand Rising, and welcome to Social Media Monday. I'm Danielle Claxton, the social media goddess. Today is Monday, November 17th, and we're just recapping our weekend. Mama Evelyn is talking about her weekend at the Dow Expo in Detroit.
Yes,
And I'm proud of you. Let me just say I'm proud of you because you capturing it. You're doing it.
it was so. I mean, you had there were two doll artists there that knitted the dolls, knitted them. I said, that's a lot of work. I told one lady, I said, I captured her. I said, she's on one of the reels because I said, you don't sleep, eat, do nothing else because both of them were fabulous, beautiful
Mm.
dolls. And then they had a lot of, real life dolls, real life like dolls, baby dolls,
Let me
baby.
ask you about your spirit dolls, because I know you do the small ones, small, medium ones for the workshop. Do you do don't you do bigger ones, like a little bit bigger?
Well, I haven't done a class with the bigger ones, but yeah, the one that's, oh, did you, that's the one Queen has. That's the size I do right now for the doll class.
This
But there
one?
is a smaller one. There is a
Yeah.
smaller one, like I want to do for like little girls.
So this
But
is the
don't you
one
do
we
a
do for
bigger, don't
class.
you do, right, don't you
Uh,
do bigger upon request?
yeah, that's I've done two. This is the one that's going in the doll show in California, y'all.
Excuse me.
You look beautiful today, Queen.
You do too. What time do you get in?
Do you want the honest truth?
Yes.
About 10 minutes ago. About 10 minutes ago. So
Okay, okay, good. Because I think I called around two, right before I went to bed. I said, let me call her. Yeah, because it was after three when I went to bed.
Ooh.
And I said, well, I hope she's in the bed. You was not. You was in somebody else's bed.
I had an
And
adventure.
you
Let's
at
just say
home.
it. Let's
Yeah.
just say it like that. We had an adventure. But
Okay.
I'm here. That's why I was a little late. I was like, my GPS was like 8:51. I'm like, that is enough time to get there and get on. So,
Yeah.
oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that one. Ooh, look at what you did to her hair.
I
You
know.
know that's where I'm going first is the hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
yes.
real wool. This is wool. There's a doll company, doll making company that they sell real wool, for hair. And I just uncoiled it and I said that would work on both sides. And
Yes, yes.
yeah,
That is
this is
beautiful.
her.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Really.
go to UPS and see if they have the size box I need. I'm not going to take her with me to go, but I know the size. I measured her and just see if they have that size box, how much it is. Because I got to make sure I have the address right, and I can't call California till 3 o'clock because they don't open till 12.
But
Yeah.
that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm proud of you because I'm starting to see you pop up more on social media, and I'm very intrigued in what you're popping up. So, and
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I say that because you and Queen Aduni are my senior stars. You're giving people the excuse of they can't say no more. Oh, I'm a senior. That is not an excuse no more. It's just not. And I have to give a shout out because my first senior social media senior student, Miss Jewel Holly, who happens to be Anthony's grandmother, recently passed away
Oh,
last week. So
no.
definitely keep the Anthony in your prayers. But she is the
Oh.
first one to actually contact me. She was taking a class, an author writing class, and they had a social media part to the class that she was just all confused about. She's an author. I do know she has a book. I never did get her book, but I'm gonna ask, when be everything settles to get a copy of that book that she wrote and was promoting. And I know I showed her a couple of things on social media, and she's one of those savvy social media seniors that was out there ever since. So yeah, that hit a little hard to find out that she passed away because she actually showed up at the Elizabeth conference. She had just had hip surgery and she came out to the conference. Of course, to support Elizabeth Bro B. Anthony, but also, she didn't know she could be included. It was like, come on down, just come. And I think that she might have sat at your art table, um,
I think
Mama.
so. I think so. I
Yeah, she was a
totally.
sweet lady. She was jazzy. She was out there. I was so proud of her. And she loved her grandson, that's for sure. And she definitely made sure she supported him.
Mm,
So I think B texted me, I think her service is November 21st. I have to double check because I know he sent me the information. I will make sure I put that in the WhatsApp group. I know her viewing is at James Cole. I guess the week of the viewing, and then the funeral is actually at another location. But I have it on my phone. I'll just make sure I post that into what
mm,
is it? Into WhatsApp.
yeah.
But you're being watched, you're being seen, and I love it.
I that Saturday there years ago I used to babysit for my girlfriend's daughter Mecca, and I used to babysit for the girls that live next door to her. And so I've seen them grow up, and the oldest was going to get married last year, but the guy wouldn't sign a prenup, so she's like, nope, we not getting married. Um so yesterday I find out this young lady has written 3 books. Um, and yeah, I gotta call. I gotta find out what she's doing because she's fabulous already. I already saw that, and I was telling Queen, hi Stacy, Grand Rising, um, Danyelle, that a friend of mine,
Rising.
one of Sabres, he was her friend, and I met him through her, and he's always supported the arts. And he came down, and he was the one that helped me. He bought one of my dolls, like the $150 doll. He bought it.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So yeah. And then Mama Neza was there, and with her fabulous vegan chili.
Who was there?
Mama Neza.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And there was a hot chocolate lady there. And then there was these.
Oh, I've seen that hot chocolate lady at some other events. I love that particular vendor that comes out and does that because I think she has like a oat milk hot chocolate as well.
I think I don't know. I didn't get any, but my girlfriend did. She said it was really good. She said it was really good. But Sandy put on I mean, the lady, I met this lady. Her business is fit to be tied.
That's
Okay.
cute.
Ties.
Mm-hmm.
She had this. I met her at uh Festival of Colors when I was vending with Lisa, the
Mm-hmm.
sarong lady. She had invited me to share her table. And this woman walked up with this dress that was made out of ties. And
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
so, Sandy, so there was a fashion show. And I was just fascinated with fit to be tied. So the other lady, I didn't get pictures of them, but hopefully somebody did. But it was another lady, and she did a lot of crocheting, and she did coats and like bolero jacket. I felt it was fabulous, fabulous fashion show. She had karaoke up there. The kids was up there, you know, karaoke, and of course, fans in the air, and
Oh, yeah.
it was nice. It was so nice. It was.
Yeah. Well, I'll make it next year. I'll have my transportation settled and stuff. And I basically gave Philip the car. I told him, because he put the dark windows.
Can't-
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't like
I wish
uh,
driving in, I don't do a whole lot of driving in the morning, but that sun glare. I have the transition lenses on my glasses. I'm surprised they ain't come out with like a transition windshield that darkens when that sun is at the high. You know what I'm saying? Like that just would make so much sense while you're trying to drive in the early morning or in the
yeah,
dusk when
yeah,
that sun
into the sun.
just let it just naturally darken so that you can see because that's blinding right there, sun right there in your face. Even if you put the visor down,
right,
it is
right.
And the
still
visor
just
don't cover nothing.
it don't do nothing. But I'm like, have they not come out with a transition window what is it? Window shield just for the driver, just to darken when the sun. That just makes more. Maybe I got an idea there because that
I was
that
just
would just
gonna
make
say, there you go. Talk
that
to
would make so
go
much
into
more
chat
sense.
and get the measurements of how would I make this, and yeah.
It's coming. I'm like, it's definitely coming. Like all of our wildest dreams. Like I never this year with my car, I never thought that my car was gonna show up the way it showed up. I just
Mhm.
had no idea. And by that being a used vehicle, that I was blessed that the person that I got it from took such good care of it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get the way I'm driving, I'm gonna get a good year, maybe more out of it. I've already decided that I want the next car, I either want a hybrid Ford Escape or a hybrid Bronco. And the reason why I want to go hybrid is because I don't have my own house as of yet to have a charging station to go full electric. But the ultimate goal is definitely to go full electric on either one of those two vehicles.
Hmm.
Um, my boss, this is so funny, bought an electric car weeks ago, not thinking that I mean, she knows she needs to put the charger inside her condo. I'm gonna say, if you're gonna buy an electric car, make sure you put the charging port at your house before you get the electric car,
Yeah, that would be good.
because there are charging stations out here, but like if you don't shop at Myers, I think some Myers are some locations that have the free charging ports, but it takes 45 minutes to an hour on the fast charging ports to get a fast charge. And if you don't frequent shop at a Myers, you're gonna be walking around just
Hmm.
looking and dilly-dallying because this is not a place that you frequently shop. They are putting charging ports at state parks, which is smart. So now, if you go for a walk on the trail, I'd encourage you to go out into nature and walk while your vehicle charges up. Smart.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was a very interesting decision to do. I mean, she's got the people to come out to do the port now, but unless you're gonna stay in your house all day, like do not
Yeah.
buy an electric vehicle. If you She's like, she bought one because her friends bought one. I'm like, that's not a good decision.
Yeah, that's not what you base it on.
I'm
There's
like,
charging ports at Kroger, 13 Mile and Little Mac right across from Meyer. There's charging ports there. And they have charging ports at that parking structure we were in, Queen.
yeah, they're getting better, bringing out more
Yeah.
charging stations.
The
Um,
yeah, downtown, the parking structure behind the that building we were in. I can
Yeah.
never remember the name of it, but yeah, they had charging ports in there.
they're more.
Very
We
good.
need more. We need more for the demand, and they are slowly rolling out. But if you get one, you want to make sure. I think the charging port is like maybe about I heard about 2,000, 2,500. So that's an added cost you have to add on to the savings that you're getting for getting an EV.
Hmm.
You still got to put that charging port at your house. And then I just thought about it. I'm like, that might add some more value to your house, putting in a charging station, because somebody might come and be like, oh, I might get this because there's a charging station
That
at the
that is sometimes it's the little things. the little
Yeah.
hard things to get, and it's like, whoa, they already have it. Excuse me.
So yeah, I'm like, and that might be a good business to invest in as well, the charging ports, because the EVs are becoming more and more popular, because they're getting better at that technology of making sure that there's range. My ex got an electric Mustang, and I think with the GPS, with the Apple Maps, with GPS in the car, if you're going on a traveling on a trip, it will tell you where and when to charge up your car. Now, when you're charging with the EV, you might want to add on an extra hour or 2 hours to the trip for charging purposes. Well, give your car a chance to charge, give you a chance to charge up too. So it tells you where to charge up along the route so that you maximize, the driving of that vehicle. I was like, okay, well, that's interesting.
Well, I want to know where does the power come from the brother that is in Africa that they don't use electric or gas.
That's a good question.
Yeah, he's in Africa, and they've been trying to destroy him, definitely. Um,
There's a lot of things that systems that need to be destroyed because they're just ill-effective. It ain't working. The system is broken. They're not working.
it's not working. I'm going to share with you all, if you don't mind, the business cards that I created for us. Let's see if might be one thing missing, but be all right.
And talking about charging ports, they have these reels where people just come to your house, you look out the door and somebody's charging their car in your driveway. And you're like,
What?
excuse me? Yeah, excuse me. I'll just be a second. You know,
Yeah, I would suggest putting a port outside your house. I would say put it inside your garage so you
yeah.
can park your car up and lock, because that's something you have to consider, that if people see it, then
Yeah.
they might do something like that. And then the problem with that is that you're paying the bill for it.
Okay, can y'all see this stuffuses?
Stuff is,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so okay, this is oh God, this does it. I have to turn it off here. All right, so this is on one side of your business card. This is on everybody's side, okay? I had the names and stuff up there, but it was it got a little gaudy, and it was also too many words,
Mhm.
gaudy, and yeah. So, okay, so there's that. Nama 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 na. And then on the other side is this. So on Danielle's side, that would be there. I need to get your tree, your information, because I know you don't use a website and you'd rather them go to your tree, right?
Yeah, I just have to create my website, and thanks to Canva, they have made that way easy where I don't have to pay for hosting as of right now, but I could still have a site for people to go to. So I just have to create it. But yeah,
Okay,
I could give you the link for the link tree.
okay. Is that okay? What you see?
Now that's actually pretty dope, yeah.
All right, and then
Deidre and Stacy.
is that okay, Stacy?
Yes, that's nice. That's really nice. I might want to change that picture to a current picture though, because that picture is so old.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted y'all to see so you can
Yeah, I do want a
well,
different
Deidre,
on mine.
she needs another picture where it's sharper.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And just
slightly blurred. Yeah, you're right. But it's a beautiful picture of her.
it
That's
is.
good.
Mm-hmm. So that
Yeah.
goes on your other side.
Love that picture of you, Mama Evelyn.
I'll do too.
It's beautiful.
I'll do too.
Hey, do you have another pair of those earrings? Detroit, heal the people, heal the city.
I think so.
I would love a pair. I'll put in my request.
Then
Okay.
Lakeisha, and then bam! I love that when I found that passion.
Wow, that's nice.
Beautiful.
And then, so Lakeisha, she can choose this one or the other one. And Evelyn, I thought I'd see what happens if I take all that background out.
Hmm.
I really couldn't find the color that would still make you all pop. You and your doll, right?
Okay.
So,
That's actually Sheena's doll. I did the face
no, okay.
and put the hair on, but she did all of the painting and putting on of the
Oh,
ephemera.
nice, nice. So,
Beautiful.
would
Yeah.
you want this one or this one or neither?
I like this one.
Yeah, that one captured me. The colors do capture me. Not that one, the other one.
Yeah. Different email, different Gmail. So
Okay, and then I need the name of your company because I can put that down. And I also need Stacy, I need your podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, because I created a new Gmail incumbent on the makerspace.
Mm-hmm.
Um Also on Google, on Gmail, on they have a platform where you can do the .com and .org, and it seems to be a little cheaper. Or do you just have to do it GoDaddy?
You don't have to see, you can get your you could get your .com from anywhere. GoDaddy is probably the easiest, but there's other, if you think, okay, your URL is like real estate. So people have several claims to it for you to actually grab it. The key thing, you just want to grab it. GoDaddy is just easier to grab it. So I will say, if you have a business name, grab your real estate before somebody else does. Because I have a belly dance teacher, somebody, if you let it lapse and they know that your website is popular, then other brokers will grab your .com, .org,
Yeah.
LLC or whatever, and then they'll try to sell it back to you at a higher price because Princess Mediha, they took her website because she lapsed in keeping it up, and they want
Mm-hmm.
to charge her $1,500 to
Mm-hmm.
get her website. It happened at Harold too, Harold's place. The moment it lapsed, they grab it. They want to sell it back to you for $2,000 when all you have to do is just keep up with it for 15, 20, what is it? Maybe 10, 15, $20 a month.
A year.
So a year. Or so yeah, you can
Well,
buy it
there's
out
the
for
hosting and then there's the purchasing the hosting and
yeah,
then
but the
purchasing
thing
the
about it is
name.
just the domain name. Grab your
Yeah.
domain name. You want to grab your domain name in your name.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also want to grab the domain name for your business. And honestly, if you pay for your domain name for like 5 years out, it's actually cheaper to just pay it for the next 5 years. That way you ain't got to worry about it. But make sure you still have the same address when it comes time to renew. And when they tell you to renew, it's time to renew.
Renew.
Renew. Don't sleep on that. Because somebody else will come and take your stuff and try to resell it back to you. That is the worst thing.
Hmm. Well, in the beginning, we had Everett's.com, and then something happened. And we didn't have the name anymore. Probably what you said. I didn't um, um, purchase it again, and I couldn't use that. And then for some years, I guess they said nobody else wants Everett's. And then it became available, and I snatched that baby. And like you said, Danielle, I paid for years for it. I paid so that I wouldn't have to worry about it. Hmm. Hmm. But yeah,
Don't be scared of the slight business costs. They're slight, but it saves you a whole lot of headache down the line. So even when you look at GoDaddy, I go and see what other websites they suggest, and you can buy those as well and just have them point to your website if it's just a .com, because people mess up all the time trying to type in your website. So if they type in the wrong website thinking it's a LLC or .net or whatever, it can still point to your website. So anything that has your business name, you might want to just grab it so that you own it. And if you ever get to the point where you sell the business, you sell everything that goes along with the business, including the website and the domain names.
yeah, cool.
Yeah. So I know this yesterday I got with my Super Patch team and we're starting to get them used to their back office, their URLs, and getting ready for November 30th. We're doing a patch party November 30th from 2 to 5 at Everett's. And this is where you can bring your family, your friends, yourself, your pain, your everything, and actually see how this stuff work in action. And I'm working with my team because everybody is at a different level with social media. Hopefully this week everybody will start pumping it out um, collectively as a team so we can start helping everybody have a healer in their household. That's my goal, is to have a healer in the household and not be so dependent upon the drugs and the chemicals. Because America's already over medicated. We're over medicated, undernourished, um, just backwards, completely backwards. So, and social media is a huge part of that. It really is. I got people asking me, um, well, when's the next patch party? When can I come? When can I do this? Okay, you can come on the 30th, and then we'll figure out the rest of the dates with the Jazzy Sundays and everything like that. But what is it?
You have a flyer for Thursday, for the 30th?
I do. I'll put it in a WhatsApp group.
Okay, because I told I gotta find out her name, Fit to Be Tied lady. I told her about it because she was talking about her hands, cramping up and stuff. Because she just does beautiful work, just absolutely beautiful work.
Hmm. Danielle, uh are you using Doris's other picture, please, as you're making these things and sending it out? That picture of her is terrible. I know that's all she had, but I sent you another picture with her hair and stuff. And
Okay, I think I can use it.
because
Um, I can switch it out. And then also, like I said, I'll get with the team. We can get updated pictures while we're doing this stuff. So that's the one thing when you're doing events and stuff like that, you kind of want to be camera ready because you don't know whose camera might get you. So we're in a age of social media. Like I had a really good friend of mine. I got her testimony, and she's the cutest little thing ever, 72-year-old ever. She had me take the video down within 12 hours because her ex-husband called her and was like, I'm sorry you're in pain. She took it as her not looking her best. Like, you're cute. If you're cute, you're cute. You ain't got to do all the fandangleness and everything. Like, so I had to take it down, but within the 12 hours, okay, her ex-husband saw it, but other seniors saw it and called me because they saw her, they saw themselves and was like, okay, I need help. And I'm like, She made me take it down. She's got a bit of dementia, so it's like she made me take it down. But in the 12 hours that video was up, it had already hit and shared with other people that related to her besides her ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's the power you want. You want people to be like, okay, what is this? How much is it? How can I get it? What do I? You want them to start asking all those questions just because you shared in posts. And I know we need to start doing that for Grand Rising Elizabeth. Hey, I'm doing a show. I talk about this. Come join me. We can do our own commercials and infomercials. It's, under within a minute. So why not, while we're sharing everybody else's stuff, why not look at it and see how you can recreate that in your own image to share your own image?
What is WhatsApp audio?
You know how on iPhone you could just send an audio, you could just send your voice instead of typing the text?
Okay.
That's all it is. It's just voice recording. You can record your instead of typing all the time, you can send a voice recording.
Uh, what? My, yeah, I just received that. That's what the call was. It's from WhatsApp audio. It's a 570 area code.
Yeah, they probably sending you a voice message.
Oh,
Probably just listen. It could be a scammer. These scammers are trying to be smart.
okay. Oh Lord, hold on, please.
It's probably them calling now. I know one thing. I'm a beta tester for Apple, and I have iOS 26 on my phone. And one of the features that I'm loving right now is the fact that when people, if an unknown number calls my number, I have an AI virtual assistant that says, hello, let's check to see if she's available. And it actually brings up, and I can look at the number and I could say, okay, I don't want to answer this right now, send it to voicemail. Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be disturbed to answer a phone call I don't know. And I know the hackers, the bill collectors, I know the bill collectors hate that. But I'm like, I don't need you disturbing my peace. One day I had over 50 missed calls from bill collectors. I'm like, I don't have time to stop. If it's not an important call, so I love the focus feature where I can just block everybody having access to me and only the special people like my Elizabeths or, really close friends and family, you guys can call me and get through to me as opposed to 50. Can you imagine my brain? And it's like I got 50 calls I have to answer and it's all BS. I'm like, I can't stand it. And when I got my job, that's what they were mad at because it's like you're not answering the phone and people need to get in contact with you. They can send a text. I need help. Oh, okay. Let me help you out. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm not answering my call 50 times in a day just for it to be nothingness or somebody trying to sell me health insurance or something like that. So I like the beta testing because you get to try out that iOS before it actually hits the main market. That is a saving feature. Yes, this is Clara Jones from so and so. Okay, that's an important call. Maybe I need to answer. But if you don't say nothing, I ain't got time for you. I absolutely, absolutely love it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you said. But now it clicked because I keep getting these calls where nobody says anything, especially when I hit the being recorded button.
So what happened is they call and say nothing to see if you answer the phone, and
Mm.
then they'll call back on another number with an actual agent. That's what I've learned. So I just don't answer the phone because if I don't answer the phone, you ain't got to send somebody back up to try to, talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I'm getting my life together right now. And as soon as we get some of this little debt taken care of, I can sit down and talk to you about this big stuff, but I ain't worried about it right now. I am not worried about it right now. So.
I have a question for Stacy. And or you can explain it, whoever. Okay, so Stacy just sent me her podcast. Do you just, is that where you go? Because I see they say at so and so.
Hmm.
Is that YouTube or is that what
That's YouTube.
platform do you have to be on?
That's YouTube. Like I can send the whole link in there. Um, but that's my channel at Mindful Living for Life.
So they have to put they have to be on YouTube?
What in the world was that? Um,
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
They don't have to have a YouTube channel. They can just go to her YouTube. If it's a link, they can just go to her YouTube page.
like if you
We're
type
putting it.
in if you go to YouTube and you type in, let me just check it.
Are all podcasts on YouTube?
There's other places that people do podcasts on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's the name of them? I don't know the name of them right now. I got a brain fart, but yeah, there's
Remember, the true podcast, when podcasting first started, it was just all audio. It was
yeah.
just you listening through the podcast app, and it was a listening. They recently added, video as another way of keeping people's attention
Mm-hmm.
and, different things of that nature. But podcast back in the day was just two people talking. You just listen to a conversation. Um,
Okay. I was
I
just wondering because I mean I thought about putting the QR code on there, but things just got too gaudy, and that's not what I'm trying to do with the business cards. But I just didn't know. Would a person know? So okay, Stacy,
if they go
I
to
put that.
YouTube, if
If
they go to YouTube and they put in at Mindful Living for Life, the way I sent it to you,
yeah,
they will be able to get straight to my channel.
okay,
Or
but
if
they
you use the YouTube icon, put the YouTube icon and then put Mindful Living for Life next to it. That way they know go to YouTube and look for
okay,
this.
okay, that's what I okay. I just wasn't everybody don't know that, and so I okay, good, I got it. Thanks, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're gonna learn something today.
Oh, I learn something every day. It's just a matter of do you use it and apply it every day. It's like,
Grand Rising, Lakeisha, yeah,
good
Grand
morning.
Rising,
Lakeisha,
everyone. Grand Rising.
Madam Finance. Mm, 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 mm.
Also, even though this is not necessarily tech, but it is lifestyle, um, Zico is a coconut water brand. They have a chocolate coconut water. This is right here is absolutely amazing. The only place I could find it now, I used to find it at Whole Foods. Now I can only find it on Amazon. I think a 12 case of this is like $19.
How many calories is that? Did that say 160 or 100 calories?
It's this size, one box is it's 100 calories. And it's just coconut water. It does have sugar in it, cocoa powder, and that's it.
Mm.
And this is what 11.2 fluid ounces. I used to be able to find it at Whole Foods, but now I can only find it on Amazon. So you can get a case of it for like $19.
Mm, mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different. It's like hot chocolate, but not. But it is.
A little hot chocolate.
I love me some hot. I just have to now. I'm at the point where I have to make my own mix. I can't do. I'm not doing Swiss Miss because Swiss Miss ain't doing me no good. And I prefer using monk fruit as my sweetener instead of sugar. So one year I actually made Christmas gifts of making hot cocoa, and I was like, I still love Hershey's hot cocoa with nothing add, just the cocoa, nothing added to it. And let me add my own, marshmallows or cinnamon, cardamom, or monk fruit. So I'm gonna make a batch of my own. And if I have the seaweed, not seaweed, sea moss powder, I can add a little sea moss powder to it. I like things that have extra benefits to it than just the regular. You look sleepy, Mama Evelyn.
Yeah, I am a little bit because I think we all just went to bed late. I was, yeah. I really need to be in the bed by 12. One and two is, I still wake up, but yeah, I need to be in bed by 12.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
I
Mm-hmm.
realize I'm at the age I get a good night's sleep. I need to stop drinking water after 10 o'clock.
Otherwise, you up going to the
yeah,
bathroom.
you up at three
Yep.
going to the bathroom.
And then it's a vicious cycle because you up go to the bathroom and you was like, well, let me take a drink of water. You go back for 2 hours and it's over. And it's like, just stop drinking. Just stop it. If you stop it, I sleep all the way through. And but as long as I get my hydration throughout the day, um,
Excuse me. Yeah.
we're good to go. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna stop drinking at 10. Like I feel like a little kid. I can stop drinking at 10 o'clock.
I just remembered we used to do that, and that's what mom said. No, no more water, no more, no more water. Yeah, no
Just
more water. You got to go to bed.
it's either get up and go pee, or you end up having dreams about waterfalls. And if you don't get up and pee, then it's a whole nother story. So waterfalls or rain. Have that ever happened to you? Like you're dreaming about rain. Your bladder is full. You know you need to wake up and get out of bed, but you're such in the zone of the rain dream. It's like, what craziness is?
That's not how my dreams run, Danielle. My dreams run. I'm looking for the bathroom. I'm about to pee. I'm in the bathroom. There's too many people. Who's in the bathroom? The bathroom's too small. I mean, it's always.
But see now I'm in that when I'm doing all this driving now, I am now in I do not care mode. Granted, I look for the service stations. I do. But if there's a moment where I cannot find a service station, God created the earth and the forest and the bushes and the trees. And I'm like, look, we just at I now have a what is it, toilet paper and paper towel and a quart size zipper bag just for those moments because sometimes you ain't gonna make it. And I'm like, look, we are not having accidents. We gonna do what we gotta do, wherever that needs to be. Because yeah, I'm at that age where you gotta go, you gotta go. There is no holding it for 3, 4, 5 hours. No, go,
Yeah,
go.
but once you get to a certain point coming into Michigan, don't stop nowhere because those places is like if the bathroom is separate from the gas station, then you
Yeah,
don't know
well,
what's been
there's
going on
something
over there.
there's something called Travel Authority, which is a safe space to go because they have restrooms and rest areas there in Michigan. Ohio
Mm.
has some great their rest stops are excellent. Like well lit, clean. I'm like, why can't Michigan stuff look like this? Okay, y'all need to get it together. But yeah, I'm just, and I find myself drinking, water. I drink water primarily while I'm driving. And like I said, it just gets to a point where it's like, it is what it is. I'm like, there's no shame. There's no shame in my game anymore. I mean, I've even gone to like men's restrooms when the women's line is too long and there's nobody in the men's room. Oh, yeah, we're going because I'm like, this is ridiculous. Um,
Yeah, uh, RJ will not go to the bathroom anywhere else but home. I'm like, boy, you can't be home because once he get out of school, he's like, I want to go straight home, straight home. I'm like, that's not always possible because we got little errands to do. So,
That's the worst thing to do is though I know people that hold it all day and I'm like that is the worst thing you can do to
oh
your digestive
no,
system.
yeah, you can't do that.
If you gotta go, go. Like I know people that they just can't like, I can't do nothing nowhere at home. You know what my Achilles heel is? Target. Target. If I go to any Target within the first 5 minutes, I have to go have a bowel movement. It is a real phenomenon. I don't know what it is about the smell of a Target, but I know if I'm constipated, let me just go to Target first and see what happens. I posted that on Facebook one time and people was like, yeah, it happens to me too. It's this store. I don't know what it is about a Target, but it gets the job done. It just gets the job done. And I know if I don't have to go, I still have to go within the first 5 minutes. So it's just inevitable. If I go to Target, I know I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Pretty much wherever I go, I kind of know where a good bathroom is. Panera is okay because yeah, Panera is good. I said I have my alcohol spray to spray the seat because I'm not hovering over nobody's toilet seat. I'm just not. Okay. I spray the seat down with the alcohol, rub it down. I have my spray in case yeah. I told RJ, I said, if you have to go, and then, when he goes to the therapist, that bathroom there is immaculate. So, I mean, nobody's going to judge you. We gotta go, gotta go. But you can't do that to your body, but you can't tell him that. It was funny. I was thinking you were talking about when you reach a certain age. When Sheena had her 30th birthday party, she didn't last past 12 o'clock because they was giving her shots of tequila, and she went to lay down. And when she came back, they saved her a piece of her birthday cake. But they had a good time without her. It was so funny. She said, "Yeah, once she said, yeah, be in the bed at a certain time."
I look forward to naps. Naps help with my productivity. I'm like, oh, a power nap, 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm like, okay. That's why I'm liking the fact that my job is remote, so I can get that stuff in because you can't do stuff well, you can, but it's more convenient when you're working from wherever as
Mm,
opposed to working into an office. And they miss me being in Michigan so bad, only because when we have to fill in for people, and I'm like, I can't fill in. I'm loving the part about not filling in,
mm,
because I'm not there. But it's like, okay, let's figure out how to, get people in there. So,
yeah.
but I'm excited. I am challenging us to start doing our own promos for our shows, putting the camera in front of your face and just talking about what it is that you do. What does that earring say today?
Oh, it's the same one that says, the question isn't who is going to let me, it's who's going to stop me.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. But I do want my heel Detroit earrings. Like I said, bring everybody. Bring your kids. My friend came yesterday for training. She ended up signing up. She had her son with her. That's my doula baby. That's my first baby I ever brought into assisted with life. So to see him and I know him and I know he's a little active. We put a peace patch on him. He was peaceful. He was peaceful. So we did focus patches while we did what we needed to do and got stuff done. I still got my focus patch on. I know I have to change it out like about 3 o'clock today, but hey, it's still on. We about to get stuff done. So I want to see like at least a 1 minute, 2 minute video of you just talking about your show, what you do, why you do it, how do you do it, what do you do? And I'm gonna look at your stuff, Mama Evelyn,
Okay.
from the Dow show. I'm just thoroughly excited. Do I have any questions for today on anything?
Now, I had asked my question. Do you know that it's gotta be in here. Okay. Donald Calloway is having his cheap wine and chicken art show and sale with a party flair on December the 6th from 7 p.m. until 3 a.m. in the morning. Yep. 2363 West Grand Boulevard, L
That's down the
Irving
street from the
House.
shop.
Huh?
2663, 2360. The shop's address is 2663. That's down the street from the shop.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
Okay.
When's the last time any of us been to an old school house party?
Oh, I wasn't, was I in my teens? I don't even know.
I went to an artist party, and you could tell that the party was an artist party because her house was fabulous. And the one thing that I remember, she had a denim duvet. I want to take sewing classes so bad because if I could take scrap denim and turn it into a duvet with a pillowcase, I want to recreate that. I need a beginner sewer class so bad because there's stuff I need to learn. You know, I took a sewing. My mom was a seamstress. She learned in high school, and I remember doing my graduation dress with her from the dress forms and everything. And we never recreated anything since. So I don't know. I want a beginner sewing class so I can create some stuff.
They have them at, I think I have to ask Deborah. I know they have, I think they have them at Wayne County Community College. Yeah, over here on the east side. I know that for
Okay.
sure. And probably downtown too. I don't know.
Well, it's 9:59. I look forward to waking up on a Monday to spend time with you guys. But I definitely want to see something next week promoting, our shows. People got to get to know us and get us out there. And this is challenging me too to get out there more. And Mama Evelyn, you were encouraging me to actually start doing more lives on whatever, because people do sit, they do watch, they do look forward to seeing a glimpse of what goes on, in your life. So,
Mhm.
and like I said, I will put in the WhatsApp, the patch party. It's free, it's open to the public. We want everybody, not just people in pain. It could be your, overactive child that's just a little too full of energy. Just a little. We just need to trim it down a bit. Or people who is looking, we have patches that do help with people with the seasonal depression. You know what I'm saying? We have patches to help people walk or removement of limbs that have not moved. We want to see a little bit of everything. So do share, do invite, and yeah, we still got the buy three, get one free. So if you need to order your own patches, now's the time to actually, get your stuff together. I want to have a healer in every household so that people understand how to use this technology. So I'm excited. Got anything for us, Queen? Oh,
Oh,
you muted.
you muted.
There you go.
Okay. I was just going to say again how you're talking about inviting, and uh Deetra Deetra had 20 people on her show because she reached out and decided to just invite. She went through her phone and she invited and got. So I said, well, you know how many you had to have gotten sent out there to get 20. So she experienced that, and that was really, really cool. So um again, see, now this is what I have, and then I did print one out on one side, and then on the other side.
Ah, you got a good printer.
But I'm gonna send them in because I could not get it lined up and all that kind of stuff. I want professional ones. That's why I want to make sure what's on there. I removed all these names and stuff. And then when I saw it, I said, oh no, we gotta get rid of all that. That's too much. And I would put the QR, it's just too much. So they can go to the website. All right,
All right.
I'm completed.
Well, we're at that point where it's time for us to give ourselves a nice big hug
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm,
and give the world a hug.
mhm. Let me
Sprinkle
see
it.
your face, Stacy. Let me see your face, girl.
Oh, look at you relaxing. You in your chair in your office.
Yeah, that's why I didn't come on. I'm sleepy. I'm tired.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to see your face. Were we through? I know we did that and that.
Yeah, we did the sprinkle. And
All
I will
right,
see you
sweetie.
guys tomorrow on Deetra's and Stacy's Health and Wellness.
All right.
All
Love
right.
you.
All
Love
right,
you
peace
guys.
out.
Peace.
Peace.